Hello, welcome to class. Here we have this radical equation 3x root x equal to 9x, the value of x here. So we take our solution as usual. All right. So we have 3x root x equal to 9x. So how do we solve this radical equation? First of all, look at the quantities on the right-hand side and that on the left-hand side. Something can strike out. Here we have 3 as a constant. Here we have 9 as a constant alongside with our variable here. So we can do away with 3. How do we mean? We divide through by 3. So we divide this by 3, divide this by 3. This will leave. 3 here, we leave. 3 here will give us 3x. So we're going to have our x root will now be equal to our 3x. Now we have a radical here and we have x here. So never make the mistake of, because we divided by this and divided by 3, this other side by 3, and because we're having x here, never made the mistake of dividing through by that x again. If you do that, you're not going to get the complete number of roots to this solution or to this math problem. So what we do at this point here, we have to do away with this radical. And for us to do away with this radical, we have to square both sides of the equation, or better still, we can move this quantity to this side of this equation also. Okay? If we do that, then we apply the zero property, then we go ahead. And so let's move this to this side. Okay? So this is going to give us our x root x minus our 3x is equal to 0. So what is common here now? We have x is common. So let's factor out x. So we're going to have here x. If we use this to divide this, we're left with the square root of x minus, we use this to divide this, we're left with 3, everything equal to 0. That's what we call the zero property. Okay? And it says that when you have your a times b equal to 0, you're telling us that either a will be 0 or b will be 0. Because we don't know which of them is actually 0. And so we now say, therefore, this expression also means that it's either a is equal to 0, this implies that, or our b is equal to 0. So we're going to take the first case here. So we're going to have here x is equal to 0. So this is the first case to this challenge here. So if we are having x is equal to 0, but let's quickly do a check if x equal to 0 satisfies the original equation. We put in 0 here, the square root of 0 will give us 0. We put in 0 here, 0 times 0 will give us 0. And 0 times 3 will give us 0 on the left-hand side. On this other side, we have 9 times 0 will give us 0. And so 0 actually satisfies the original equation as one of the roots here. We take a look at the second case here now. We're going to have here. We have our square root of x minus our 3 equal to 0. Add 3 to both sides of the equation, so we have square root of x minus 3 plus our 3 equal to 0 plus our 3. Minus 3 plus 3 will leave the system. So we have the square root of x is equal to our positive 3. Here is a radical. To do away with the radical, we have to square both sides of the equation. So we take this one squared, then we take this one squared. This will leave. So we now have x is equal to the square of 3 will give us 9. So we have the second root to be 9. But again, we want to check if 9 as a root actually satisfies the original equation. So let's take a check here. Let's write it out here. So we have our original equation is 3x root x equal to our 9x. So wherever we see x, we are putting in 9. And so we have here 3 times our 9, then times our root 9 equal to 9 times our 9. So 3 times 9 will give us our 27. So we have here 27 times square root of 9 is 3 because it's a perfect square. So we have this to be 3 equals to 9 times 9 will give us 81. The 27 times 9 will give us our 81. This is equal to 81. So what does that imply? It means that the second root we solve for also satisfy the original equation. Now look at here now. If you had cancelled out x from here, you will only get this root, just one root to this challenge. But here we have another root here. And so approaching this problem using this manner or this approach gives you more than one root. So this is how you solve challenges of this kind. Thank you for being there. See you in our next class. Bye.